What's up guys, Coach MANdler here, Team Swole Patrol. It's Friday, which means you know what time it is. Time for another Flex Friday routine. We're gonna kick the weekend off right with a kick-ass swole session here, my friend. We are going to give you the biggest pump of your life, all right? Halfway through this session, I was quivering, all right? Not kidding. I was shaking. I was seeing the face of Jesus. The walls were closing in. Hell of a session. I think you're going to absolutely love it. At the foundation of it, the core lift of the day is going to be an advanced powerlifting style of bench that a lot of powerlifters use to increase the stabilizing strength in their back. But every time I get bodybuilders to try it, they tell me it's the biggest pump they've ever had in their chest when doing a bench press. So if you're just looking to get jacked, if you're a bodybuilder, you're going to love it just as much as any powerlifter or strongman would. So without further ado, let's get to this session, throw it in, kick the weekend off right, and I can guarantee you're going to feel 10 times the man that you felt before you went through this gauntlet.
Okay, so right out of the gates, after our dynamic warm-up, we're going to be preheating the oven, doing a little bit of plyometric and med ball slam work just to kind of get our body primed to move fast and explosively through the movement pattern we're going to be doing in our core lift, as well as just working on waking up and activating more of the muscle fibers that we want to put to work for the core lift. And what we got cooking today is 5 rounds of a proprioceptive bench done with high rep schemes with multiple different grips. All right, I like working from in to out, back in with those 5 sets. And each set, you're gonna focus on getting as many reps as possible, which is number one, why you definitely want to have a spotter with this, because you can't really tell too much, but those weights bounce around like that make it very unstable and force you to keep your upper back extremely tight. It's a really good variation of the bench press for forcing you to keep a lot of upper back engagement to help stabilize the weight. That's why it's great for a lot of these stabilizing muscles. Very important for big bench work. So not only that, but it's also going to be great for growth because you're activating a shit ton of muscle fibers and forcing a lot of time under tension while doing those high reps. Great for growth, great for more strength gains as well because of its ability to reinforce upper back involvement with the bench. And after that, the beatings continue with this hellacious weak point training circuit that I just dumped more intensity into than I realized I probably could have managed, especially after those 5 rounds of proprioceptive bench. What we're doing here is kind of a combination of an elevator set where you're doing multiple different angles on the press, moving from incline to flat to dip, superset each with a row. So it's essentially an elevator set combined with an antagonistic agonistic superset. So these are obviously continuing the whole process of what it means to build muscle while increasing strength. The strength comes from increasing weak point muscles so that they're not a limiting factor in your bench, and the size comes from recruiting all those muscle fibers and stressing them for a prolonged period of time. And that's exactly what you're doing here. So another aspect of this that's not really paid too much attention to, but is a great benefit if you're a meathead who cares about getting jacked and ripped, is the fact that at this point, when you're doing all of that work, you're increasing your resting metabolic rate a lot, so that you're not just building muscle, increasing your strength by working on those weak points, but you're also increasing your metabolic rate so you can burn more fat at rest. So you're getting jacked, strong, and ripped. The killer of all killers, the triple threat, okay? And to finish this workout up, I decided to bypass any arm direct bicep work and go right to the finish. The way I saw it, I was already smoked in the bicep region from all those rows and the pull-ups, so I just stuck with going right to this finisher. This is an ode to my old strongman days. A lot lighter of a weight, 100-pound dumbbell than what I would typically do in any strongman event, but nevertheless, this is just a finisher. By this time, you're already smoked, and anything you can do that's going to stress you is going to be adequate enough in that rep range. And then following that up with a lateral push-up and close grip push-up complex to further stress the fibers for more growth.
Hey dude, if you enjoyed that session and want more just like it, as well as other quick tips to help increase your size, strength, explosiveness, and conditioning so that you can look good while being able to kick ass, then be sure to hit the subscribe button right now. Do not want you to forget or miss any of the powerful free content we're going to be hooking you up with on a daily basis here, and subscribing is going to be the best way to assure that. And if you're looking to take your size and strength gains to the next level so that you're king shit inside the gym every time you open the doors and start pounding away weights, then be sure to pick up your free copy of the Muscle Building Blueprint by simply clicking on this button right here. I'll take you to the next page and break down everything you're going to be getting with this powerful free kick-ass gift, as well as what you need to do in order to allow me to email it directly to your inbox completely free of charge. Definitely want to pick that up. Great read. We'll definitely give you some tips that will help take you to the next level with your size and strength gains. Completely free of charge, so just click on that button. I'll take you to the next page, which breaks it all down for you. Appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one. MANdler out.